Hi, welcome back to my channel. I've been shopping with make playing cards, which is something that I've looked at on and off over the last couple of years, but I never really understood how to work their website. Now, that's not a criticism to them necessarily. It might just be that I'm not tech savvy, which I know for a fact that I'm not generally. However, lots of other members of the community said that it's easier to use if you have a link. So if you have a link direct to somebody's deck, then you can find it, because I have to say, I was just lost trying to type in and find things. And this is one of the decks that I have been after for a very long time. And it's from the communities. This is from, some of you may know the channel as Dragorsi, now Galaxy Dreamer, I believe is her new channel name. So this is Orsi's zombie oracle deck, and I wanted the pocket size. So I went ahead and treated myself because it's nearly Christmas. And she had a link. So I wanted it before it ran out. Now she's done an expansion pack, so if I just bring you down a little bit more, because they are small. So the original deck, I can't remember how many cards were in it, but then she expanded it, and I was like, I always liked the deck, but it was just the cost of getting things across from make playing cards for me. So there is a website with the guidebook, so you can go there, and it's still under Dragorsi Tarot, so she hasn't changed the name of her website. She has a couple of decks on there, and I think this is one of the other decks. It's like on relationships, but built on places. There's no people. People, for those of us who don't like too much peopling, if you like, when we're wanting relationship advice in the various methods. So it's make playing cardstock. I've just gone with the standard smooth. So I haven't got a linen finish or anything. I'm sure there was an option. I can't remember now, or if that was somebody else's deck that I was looking at. So it's quite a cool oracle deck. She's made it a while ago now. So yeah, I've been eyeing it up for a bit. So I thought, let's have a go. I haven't played with it yet, so this is literally the order it comes in. I know she's very proud of this deck, and I don't blame her. So it's going to be interesting to see how it lands. Oracle decks, for many of you, as you know, I have a love-hate relationship with them usually, because I just don't get, there's beautiful artwork or beautiful words, but never the twain seem to meet. So I'm wondering if this one's going to do what the others don't do for me. And I don't mind guidebooks, but sometimes, I don't want to be delving into a guidebook to understand the imagery on the card, because it doesn't match the wording. I might have to look that one up. I'm not actually sure what POV stands for. Person of something. Point of view, maybe? POV, point of view for the tower. Now these are available as well. She's got a larger size of this deck available through her Etsy shop. But you couldn't get the pocket deck. So that's why I've done it this way. She knows I was getting it, but didn't know when. Or I wanted it, but didn't know that. I don't think she knows that I'm the person that's got it recently. Because I'm not sure if Make Playing Cards tells you where things go, because obviously they ship out for you. They do that kind of thing, so you load your stuff up there. And I don't know, I've heard people say for Make Playing Cards, you only get I don't know, a couple of bucks for each deck that you sell. If that, sometimes. So I think it is a generous way for people to create decks and put them up for us to purchase. But I like this size. Probably because I've got small hand spans. I don't know if Orsi's planning on expanding this any further. I mean, I kind of hope not, because, you know, my selfish part of me is like, I've made the purchase, I've got it. Sometimes I get a little bit frustrated with creators who keep creating expansion packs for stuff, because it's an expensive way of getting the entire deck if you started out with the original. But yeah, that's why I like the fact that she's merged these ones. History repeating itself. So now this didn't come in a box, so I do need to create a little pouch for this one, definitely. As you would expect, it's going to shuffle nicely. Something flew out. Having fun. There's some good advice for today. Let's have some fun, or have some fun with this deck, shall we? So yeah, so I like this. It's the same size as my Mildred Deluxe Pocket Oracle. I haven't got anything around. My house is in disarray because I'm having plastering and all sorts done, so I can't get into my rooms. I can't get to my decks to do my usual kind of, you know, where I'd show you pairings and things at the end here. So I have pulled out what I've got around me that's here, but it's not going to be amazing, I'm afraid. So I have of course, all my decks are amazing. What am I talking about? All my decks are amazing, but it's not going to be a big selection. I've got a very limited palette around me today. So we have Tarot of the Vampires. So I mean, immediately they do kind of go quite nicely together. So this is obviously the original Tarot of the Vampires. The new one out is the Vampyre Tarot. This one's spelled with a Y, the other one's spelled with an I. This is the darker version, more gothic. I have both, and I like them both very much. Fortune with Technology and Prince of Skulls. What do we have here? Four of Knives, Company, and Lord of Skulls. The Devil. Clarity. Queen of Grails. Ooh, they're quite dark messages, aren't they? Five of Sceptres, looking for guidance with Temperance. I love that card. Daughter of Skulls with Celebration, and Nine of Skulls. They work really well. I don't know if I was expecting them to work as well as that, but I know that this goes really nicely with the zombie deck. And there's also a Z spread for this oracle that you can use to do a tarot spread, which I have written down somewhere ready to do. So I've got one other tarot deck I thought I'd like to just see, because it's here. This is one that you don't see often from me. This is the Vanessa Tarot in a tin, of course. It's about the same size. I thought it'd be cute to just see. This one's like it's sort of semi-witchy, gothic-y, but with that Hollywood vibe. So we've got Eight of Cups for Celebration and Strength. High Priestess, overreacting with our Chariot. Two of Swords, Skill, and the Hierophant. Well, she is walking a tightrope. There's definitely a skill there, and learning. Actually, yeah, they do go quite well, don't they? I think they're fairly succinct so far. Three of Swords, Freedom, with the Four of Wands. That's a nice progression, isn't it? So coming from like the difficult conversations or heartbreak to finding your own freedom in your own self and feeling quite stable in where you've come from to where you're becoming. Like that. Nine of Swords with real peace and the Fool. Again, if we're reading it as a progressive, that's quite nice. So coming from, the nightmares trapped into finding peace in the night, and finding a new way through things, starting a new journey, starting a new way of perhaps being able to sleep restfully. And this is the last one. 10 of Coins with starting over and the Tower. Sorry, I was too busy paying attention to her keys and on starting over, and I didn't realise we had Tower there. Plan A is not working. Time to go for Plan B. Oh, that's quite cool. Okay. Well, there we go. That is Dragorsi's Zombie Oracle. Let me know what you think. Have you bought this one? Have you, am I behind the times with it? Late to the party? I probably am. I know I am. It's been around for a while. But I'm quite looking forward to having a go and playing with this. It's probably going to be the new year before it turns up in my collections and things. But do let me know if you've got this one or any others of her decks, and how you get on with them and what you pair them with. Until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.